So this is extremely important, gang. This is extremely important as the banks have seized any assets from Russia, and any like as far as their banks are concerned, they have let me go back to the actual news. As you can see, gang, this news right here. You can see this is yesterday. This is why Russia, why gold might not go back up to 1974 right now. It still can get back up there. It still can get back up there to 1974. Like I said, it hasn't been up there since a year or two ago, since beginning of this pandemic, since the beginning of COVID, in August of 2020. Since the beginning of COVID, we haven't seen gold get that high. Since the pandemic. And now in 2022, February 28th, last week, February 24th, we seen gold get back up there. It hasn't been that high since the beginning of the pandemic. But it can definitely rise back up to 2000, and I'll keep you updated with that. But let's go over this real fast. It says U.S. and EU, along with other Western states, remove selected Russian banks from SWIFT, while also freezing some of Russia's central bank assets. So with that being said, since U.S. and EU, along with other Western states, have removed selected Russian banks from SWIFT, while also freezing some of Russia's central bank assets, this is letting us know that they're trying to stop Russia from invading Ukraine. They're trying to prevent it from happening. And Russia still has their own gold and oil as well, and a lot of our commodities. You know, are dealing with gold and oil with Russia, but they're trying to seize this war from happening. As this will affect us all globally. So they're trying really to prevent it from happening. Like I said, 1974 was the high that we were at last week at 1974, February 24th. We had went to 1974. Like again, that is a high. That's a yearly high. We haven't seen that high since the beginning of the pandemic, since the beginning of COVID. So of 2020. So price definitely might not be going up there again. As Russia's central banks to use it FX reserve to provide stability to Russia rubles. As you know, we were just going over Russia rubles. Russia has their own, they have their own, they have a lot of money. They're very wealthy, so they can really do whatever they want. Even though the U.S. is trying to, and EU is trying to seize Russia from attacking Australia. If they really want to, they can push that. While this is also related to their gold reserve, if they have gold, a lot of gold, this will be harder to successfully sanction, given that the majority of Russian gold reserves reside much closer to home. And they have a lot of gold and they have a lot of money. So they can, as we're trying to, as Russia central banks earlier have raised their rates to 20% from 19.5. They're raising their rates up to 20%. Ever since United States and EU, along with other Western states, removed selected Russian banks from SWIFT, while also freezing some of Russia's central bank assets. So this is why Russia has raised their rates to 20%, from 19.5%. So we'll see if Russia, what goes on, if gold wants to go higher. As we'll see if Russia is in Ukraine talks. They're talking right now, are currently talking. So this could actually stop gold from heading up. As it already went to a yearly high in 1974. This could stop Russia from this can stop gold from heading back up. As a lot of Russia gold commodities are in Russia, so that's why gold was going higher, as U.S. was capitalizing off of that. Now I'm given the chance that Russia is talking to Ukraine, and this war might be at the war might not even happen, as this will be like a global economic for everybody. And China and Russia, it will be a lot for everybody. the United States, in Europe. It will be a lot. This will be like World War III, and we're trying to prevent that from happening. U.S. President Biden is trying to prevent that from happening. That's why he's taking any assets from Russia out. Any assets with Russia, he's removing they're freezing, they're taking any assets from Russia banks, from Swift, and they're also freezing some of Russia's central bank's assets. As you know, we don't want to go to war. We want to prevent this from happening. So that's extremely important to why gold is now going back down. You can see gold is now going back down, gang. So you can see gold is now going back down, gang. We're going back down. Gold is now going back down for the day. It's at almost take profit 10. It's basically at take profit 10, 1900s take profit 10. You can see price is at 1900, and we can see price going to back down to take profit 9, 1885. If we see this double M pattern again being formed, another double top pattern, one top, and then we see a second top, and then we should see price going back down to what? Take profit 9, 1885, as sellers are pushing price back down. As this high already happened, 1974. It already happened February 24th, 2022. So we already seen gold go all the way up to take profit 14. Started at 1965, take profit 14, and then we see a push above take profit 14 to 1974. And we might not see that ever happen. We might not see that happen in a while. We might not see that happen for like another year or two, as it's already overbought. If you look on the RSI, this is overbought territory, already. This is why gold headed right back down to take profit 9 so fast. It headed right back down to 1888 from take profit 14 to take profit 9 in one day. This happened in one day. This is why this move already happened, because this is already overbought territories as well. So this is why we see, resistance at, at 1930 take profit 12 and 1915 take profit 11. We see a resistance out here, double top pattern pushing back down to take profit 9. They tried to break above 1915 today, February 28th, 2022. Gold tried to break above take profit 11, 1915, and we see sellers push price back down to take profit 9. And we're seeing sellers right now pushing price back down to take profit 9, 1880, 1885, 1895, 1888, this, take profit 9, all the way to 1885. And we see a push below. We see a black candlestick pushing below take profit 9. Obviously, next level is take profit 8. And, we're going back down. This is take profit 7 right here. And, we can go back down to 1855 or 1875. We can see that happening. And that can happen in today, So we'll keep you updated with that game. I just wanted to keep you updated with what's going on with gold. Gold is could go back down to take profit 9, and we could be in a downtrend as this high already happened at 1975, and we don't see gold going back up there no time soon, unless Russia does invade Ukraine, then this could affect gold, and gold could head back up to take profit 12. But for right now, gold isn't going back to going up to take profit 12, and we could see gold pushing back down to take profit 9, 1888. It starts at 1894, and then this is take profit 9 area all the way to 1885. All right, gang. So I hope that helps, and I'll keep you updated on what gold is doing. So all right, gang. So gang, I just wanted to show you this. Gold hasn't been this high, since August of 2020. Last year, 2 years ago, since COVID began, August 2020, we seen gold get all the way up here. So again, yeah, we haven't seen gold go up here since August 2020. As this 2074 is the highest that gold been at since the beginning of the pandemic. So this was 2 years ago, and right now gold is at 1902, and it's pushing back down. It's at 1902 right now. So we probably won't see gold hang up here, but I'll keep you updated, gang. All right, gang.